flickered. And we're off from Arrowhead. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
This guy, Mahomes. How many defensive coordinators have uttered that? This guy, Mahomes. All he's done is raise the bar of quarterback greatness in this league. He led the Chiefs to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. And, Kate, this is what's remarkable to me. Just the 6th quarterback ever to win 3 of them, and he's still only in his 8th year in this league.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Pacheco. Hits a seam at the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That's complete to Juju. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 42. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Matthew Wright for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Tight end in motion right. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 46, he finds McConkey. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Herbert on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert from the gun. Cut out left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Play action now for Herbert. It is caught left side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Herbert again. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Another throw for Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs hoping to take a lead going into the break. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's got a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. Second and 6 coming up here. Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one complete to Hopkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
From the 26 on second down. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running behind center with Edwards. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. This finds Chark complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. A tight end in motion now. Play action now for Herbert. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that means third down coming up. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Browns kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. his throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Ready to send this one away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. This our last play of the quarter. Now we give to Edwards, running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Herbert from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the give, this is Edwards. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first is Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Motioning the tight end now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have taken the lead late. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Now to throw. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Not on the same page with his tight end. 4th down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here he is to throw. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing now. He's got it! And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. Kelsey makes the catch. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.